This is gonna be a fun board actually. This is gonna be a fun board. Actually, let me go pull up all the stats. I kind of rushed to get everything done. I hate doing this. I rushed to do everything done, and then for whatever reason, my computer decided to reboot, and it didn't save anything that I had open. Kuma TKL. Chunky box. Alex, will you build my GK61 with sandpaper and modded yellows? What are sandpaper modded yellows? You need to clarify. And Zach wants to hydrate. Is that a new computer case? It's actually the case for the keyboard. Oh, Pancake. What's the price going to be on this? Here, Pancake will help us. 450 still? Okay. How did I do this last time? I think I'm just going to do like this. Okay, I'm just going to flip this to its side and then kind of like just like lift. Packaging is cool, I guess. It is quite large. So you do get this little embroider or stamp on the top here. Big slab of foam. I don't know how wasteful this is for the top piece, but at least your board should come secure. This card that comes in it too, which is pretty cool. This seems to be like the serial number card, which this doesn't have anything, but I probably would expect something like this to be filled out. So that's pretty cool. Looks neat. It's a neat looking card. The Yakuza are in the keyboard business now. These, I have another special tape that I have on my other desk that I'll go get for you guys. That Pancake made for us. These are tape mods. Again, I don't know if we'll use these today. We do have our PCBs. Okay, in terms of PCB, pretty simple. This is pretty no frills. It does seem to have some indicator lights for LEDs. It does have RGB on the bottom as well. It is hot swap. I believe, are these the new Gateron hot swap sockets, Pancake? Are these the new ones? There is a lot of flex cuts, and again, I'm indifferent with flex cuts right now. And to kind of, again, reiterate with this, just like we have been the last few streams, it's very hit and miss. I typically find that with flex cuts, you usually get a thinner sound profile. Usually, I add mid-plate foam to kind of remedy this, or we can just try using some bottom foam. I'll let you guys, once we pull the plate, we'll see. But again, I personally haven't been enjoying flex cuts as much as I once maybe thought I did. And we'll get more into that. And yeah, there's not a lot of options with this hot swap. I'm not too surprised. I think I would prefer a little bit more options for the hot swap. I'm assuming there's gonna be a soldered build, so if you guys probably want the solderable one, that's probably gonna be the one you probably would look for. The Mode 80 has solid flex cuts. You know what's funny is I would still prefer the Mode 80 to offer a version with no flex cuts. Yeah, I do think a bare minimum of like a stepped caps is usually appreciated. At least that gives you flexibility in one small area. I think this is the exact same PCB, right? Yeah. There is a brass plate with this, which we're not going to use because I'm not going to lie to you guys. The last time I used a brass plate was probably 2020 or 2019. I don't think I'm going to use the brass plate. But hey, this might be for someone. It's just not for me at all. Like, not even one little bit. I am not into brass. What's up, Divides? How you doing, dude? Maybe you should use a tape mod now. We'll see about the tape mod. I'm going to use this one here, a polycarbonate one. Because I do also want to sample the flex cuts on this. Polycarbonate plate. Pretty simple looking. Nothing too crazy. Got a little crown kind of going on here in the polycarb. It's top mount and gasket option on the plates. Oh, cool. So it's kind of like that transforming option. We got foam. We're not going to open this right now. We'll open this later. We'll see if I use some. And then we have our keyboard, guys. Oh, what's this? Okay, I want to also open this. I think this is accessories and stuff. Okay, time to look. Comes in F13 WinKey and WinKeyless. Oh, cool. Thank you, Pancake. Okay, I have to admit, there's a reason why I chose this desk pad today, by the way. The color of this is absolutely beautiful. It's so pretty. It's not It's the chroma one. I don't care. You know what's funny is I don't care about that. The color of this Anno is like this eggplant, and it's so nice. I haven't really seen anything with it, with this particular color. At least that's come through my hands. So it's very pretty, this Anno. I really like this. It deserves the eggplant emoji. This deserves an eggplant. This definitely does. This deserves the Simon eggplant for the color reasons. It's really, this is a really nice color. Hold on, let me see the side. Yeah. A little darker from the side, obviously. It depends on the way the light hits it, but beautiful. It comes from Andy that had a lot of high-end boards come out. Oh, really? That's cool. That's good to hear. Anno quality does look really good. Anno matching looks flawless. Yeah, it looks good. I don't see any particular errors with the... Also, you know what I wanted to ask you too? Is this Scuff feet? Is this Scuff pancake? Do you know? Was this designed with Scuff? Yeah, Prod, I'm like, with chroma, I think it works with this because I like the design of the weight. It looks kind of cool. But usually I'm kind of whatever with chroma. I prefer actually silver, believe it or not. But I think chroma works on this color. Oh, do I want to peel this now? I think I have to. It's designed with that from what I recall. Okay, so it is using Scuff feet. Kind of cute though. I would say in terms of like how this is designed, it does have a nice side profile. It does almost kind of remind me of that Sonnet curve ever so slightly. Like this is reminiscent of like that Sonnet side profile. Obviously it's just not separated the same way the Sonnet is, but don't have to worry about color mismatch on chroma. Well, you do over here because this is a separate piece of aluminum. But yeah, nice little cute side profile again, reminiscent a little bit of the Sonnet. It does have a little bit of that cherry lip here on the front, which is kind of nice too. I sound fine? Oh, that's good. You sound sexy? It's a nice color. It has a hint of purple in it. I don't know how people use Win keyless with Windows. I never use the Windows keys. Never. I don't know what to use them for. Is Blurple the Discord color? They didn't give it a name yet. Can we call this eggplant? I'm down to call this eggplant. Can we start a petition to call this eggplant or something? One thing I do notice, I am seeing the screws on the inside of the keyboard. They are poking through, so this is not flush. I don't know how much of a problem that would be. I mean, it shouldn't have a problem, but... And I do see that the daughter board feeds through the weight kind of up there, which is kind of nice. So we got a mini channel. This is probably my only real concern from like a design standpoint are these sticking out screws that are kind of popping through. That's really it, but we should see. All right, let's put this aside for now. See what's inside this little thing. Oh, nice. Dude, I actually really like these gaskets that KBD Fans has. These little like tab gaskets. These feel really good actually. They're silicone, and they use these in the Tiger. And I actually really like this, dude. Got some silicone gaskets here too. And then we also have some screws, some other screws. I'm not sure what these are for. I guess we can find out. Oh, top melt maybe. These are the pre-lubed ones. I did open them up and touch them up a little bit. In fact, some of them I completely skipped because the pre-lube was great, but they did have some variances in pre-lube. I did notice though, the moment I cracked some of these open and the leaf created almost like an echoing effect or just some sort of metallic ringing effect. Or sorry, the screws being underneath the feet here, but we'll continue on. That's probably my only, one of two major criticisms I have. Oh, baby. You know, I have to admit though, it's not the best PVD that I've ever seen in my entire life, but it is really good. It has tiny, the smallest, like, obviously repeating rippling, but it is really good though. Not the best, but it's still really good. I have to admit. So very, very nice colors on this too. I actually really like the colors of this chroma. A little hint of green on top, but mostly blue and purple. I liked it a lot. Imagine a full PVD board. It'd be fingerprint central though. Oh, the inside's actually a really good finish too. People just forget about and then send you like scuffed up insides and shit like that. So it's kind of nice to see both the inside and the outside being good quality, even though you do not see this at all. Oh no, it's not 3-piece. I don't know why it looks like 3-piece to me in my own mind. Never mind, I'm stupid. For some reason, I thought this was a separate piece from this. Is it? No, it's not. They did one good thing, which is not put screw points underneath the spacebar. Awesome job there. Sometimes you see the hybrid cases with lots of screw points underneath space-bars. Do you edit your own YouTube videos? Actually, Manoli does. Streaming and preparing for stream and doing all this stuff actually takes a little while to do. Believe it or not, sometimes it takes the entire day just to set up for one stream. So I don't usually have a lot of time during the day to do other stuff. I'll do other content creation, like photos and whatnot, but people don't realize how much time streams, like especially keyboard streams, they take a lot of time to do. And that can just really like eat up the entire day really quickly. But Manoli does an amazing job. I'm completely happy with Manoli. Evil Eye Man edits the VODs? Yeah. And then the person who does the actual like long VODs, to this day, I still don't know who the hell it is. But they're awesome people, it looks like. Okay. So there is different screws for the feet area and for this. Can I not connect it right there? Dude, connecting the cable first is gonna be so difficult, is it not? Can I just push it in as I kind of angle it in? I was gonna do like this. I just cleaned the weight too. I was gonna do it like this. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah. Bam. Easy. Easy peasy. Ah, this is like giving me nerves for some weird reason. Ow. Okay, we got it. All right, let me get Dracula. All the screws are screwed and it doesn't rattle? Huh? Bro, listen here. I'm allowed a few. All right. I'm allowed a few, guys. I believe there should be a solderable version. I don't know if Pancake wants to confirm that or the designer wants to confirm that. All right, again, I'm forecasting probably a thinner sound profile, but we're gonna open this back up and we're gonna actually swap out some stuff, put maybe some bottom foam in it, maybe do the tape mod. We are using a light tactile switch today, and we are using top mount with nothing else in it. It does have a lot of flex cuts. We are using a PC plate. I actually really like the feel of these switches, just an FYI. It's quite nice. You do need to remove the feet, which is the unfortunate part, but yeah, the spacebar is a bit thinner. Damn, I really like these switches though. Yeah, it's the flex cuts for sure, but it does sound like it has nice alphas just on this. I do want to swap this out for just a long pull switch. I want to see the KTT Rose first. Ooh, I do like it with the linear. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I never liked tactile spacebars. It is a bit sharp still. Okay, I love Poppy. Yeah, I like the tactile alphas. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna swap it to gasket mount now, because I think that's where this is gonna shine a little bit more. It's so satisfying seeing this. Bottom foam with this ain't bad. Helps with, yeah. I think we'll be good with this, because there was a lot of flex in this. It was a little too soft for my liking. Oh! It's a little sharper than I'd like, but this is a lot better. Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's a lot better. What's up, KBD fans? How you doing? I like the gasket a lot more too. This feels a lot more consistent. Yeah, it's a lot nicer. I like the way this feels. It's not too bad in terms of softness. And it's not too firm either. So it does have a bit of softness when you're typing, which is quite nice. Pretty good sound profile. It's a very, very pretty looking board too. The only thing I'd say is my only issue with the entire board, truthfully, is the feet. That's it. Just the placement of the feet. That'd be my only real issue. Hold on, I want to swap back to the other switch. Okay, we're using a different switch. This is a JWK Bluey. So this is actually a long pull switch compared to the Rose. But I feel like the shorter bottom out here would be a lot nicer. It's okay, Pancake. Okay. This spacebar is really nice. I do like the mix of tactiles in the linear spacebar. This is actually really pleasant to type on. The Akuma is going to be about $450. How do I feel about the price? How do you guys feel about the price point? I think it's okay. I don't think it's terrible. You know, I've seen a lot of KBD fans boards come through, and I will say this is, to date, the nicest Anno I've seen on any of them, which is really, really, really pleasant to see. The PVDing on the weight was really, really good too. It's $450, so plus shipping. Don't forget that, guys. I don't know what shipping will be to your area, but you have to keep that in mind. But let's just say a sub $500 keyboard. It's not too bad. I have seen TKLs in that price range that have been even worse. Like I said, the only major concern I have about the entire board, but they do give you some extras, are these feet covering the screws. To get back into the case, you do have to remove these feet. Again, we've seen this on boards in the past. I don't usually love it, but I will say I do like the way the keyboard sounds. The switches are all lubed, yeah. Spacebar is wonderful. The spacebar is great. Show side profile for sure. Very nice side profile too. Again, reminiscent a little bit of the Sonnet with the way that this kind of curves in, but it's not the Sonnet. Obviously, it's a lot different, but just reminiscent of it. It's a pretty keyboard, honestly. I would honestly pick this up too. You know why I would pick this up? Even if this didn't sound like the way it sounds like. Did the lube get rid of the light tactility? I didn't lube the front part of the stem. The color of this keyboard's beautiful. It's a gasket or a top mount. I'm going to tell you right now, much prefer the gasket. I don't know about the polycarbonate top mount. I do think, again, this is not a slight on Pancake for not saying an alu. I do think the alu top mount might actually be really fun. Maybe even the brass top mount. But I think gasket for me is the way to go with the polycarbonate. Again, softer typing experience, not overly too soft either. No real noticeable, a little bit of noticeable flex if you press hard enough. But yeah, no, I think this sounds really good. But talk to you guys later. I love you guys. Hopefully you guys have a great day. And goodbye, everybody. Love you.